Alright, it is day 2 of the Sydney City Safari event, and the event has just started. So let's have a look at the map. You can see that the EV stops are back. There is the red Oricorio as well. We're still hunting for a second shiny of this today. So let's have an amazing day and get some good catches and follow along for the journey. Alright, we're starting off in the same place as yesterday, and we have our first EV check of the day. Again, we are hoping for a 459 and a shiny would be very, very nice. We didn't get the shiny yesterday, so we're hoping to get from the 7 encounters today at least 1 shiny, which would be really, really cool. So our first EV of the day is, it's not shiny and it's a 442. Again, you want a 459 for the EV. Alright, we have Bella here with us. Say hi, Bella.
Hello.
We're going to be checking this, the second last EV I think here, so hopefully it is a shiny. We did just get the shiny, but the second one would be pretty nice. Right, want to go ahead and claim it for us?
This is it.
Come on, another shiny EV. It'll be pretty sick. It's not shiny. 436 is pretty bad.
Again.
Terrible again.
Yesterday it was terrible as well when I did it.
And I'm pretty sure this is the same CP that you gave me yesterday as well. So. Alright, glare's pretty bad out here, but here it is. We finally got it. There was the last unknown we were missing. It's the shiny unknown M for Miami. So if you didn't know, the 3 unknowns spell out B, M, and S, which is obviously B is for Buenos Aires, and then you have M for Miami, and then S is for Sydney. So I'm glad that we're able to complete the entire trio from this event. But let's check the IVs. It is terrible, but it doesn't matter. That was the last unknown that I was missing from this event, so I'm super happy with that. Alright, we have one more EV check here behind this gorgeous Christmas tree, which is really cool. I'm hoping that this is shiny. I'm not even going to repeat the hundo CP because I've said it about 15 million times, but this is EV number 5. We've got 3 more left for today. Hopefully, it is shiny and it's 450. Let's freaking go. We got the shiny EV with that exclusive Sydney City Safari background. That is so sick. I will not be evolving this, but I will be best budding it, and 450 is a great CP. I'm hoping this is a 15-15 something and I can possibly silver bottle cap this in the future. So what is it? It is a 15-14-10, so it's just not silver bottle capable, but that is so sick. The shiny EV with the Sydney City Safari background. Let's go. We have 3 Mudbray tasks here. So the Mudbray task that you're looking for is catch 15 Pokemon or catch 5 different species. It'll always give you Mudbray. If you want a shiny Oricorio, you can always get it through the Evolve 1 task. And the ones that I would avoid is the use 5 Pineapple Berries, because that only gives you Pawniard, and send 5 gifts to friends, because that only gives you the Kamala. Just Pokemon that you can really kind of find in the wild. So we'll have Jords here check these for us if you want to claim the first one. Shiny Mudbray. It's not, and it's a 772. What about the next one? It is not a shiny, but it's 803. We're getting close, getting close. The hundo is 811. And for the last one,
it's
gonna be,
let's go.
Let's go.
Sparkles?
No, and it's a 787. But still, pretty cool that we have these available here in Sydney. It's really, really sick. And hopefully, we're able to get the shiny today, correct?
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I hope so.
We have 9 7-kilometer eggs that JT is going to check for us. Hopefully we get that shiny Mudbray, and go check out his video because he just got a crazy hatch.
First ever Shundo hatch in my life.
First ever Shundo hatch.
So here's another one.
Nope, it's Pawniard.
But you know what? Lucky number Quattro.
Come on.
That is Australian. Anyways, though, you.
This is really bad.
It's not the greatest.
It's not the greatest hatch.
Oh my goodness. Look at you killing it over here.
Another Kamala.
Boom, there's another one. And there's another. Oh, that's
Oricorio, 1333. That's the hundo that we want.
Oh. Well, that was good.
Wow, that was probably the worst batch of eggs I've ever hatched in my life.
I'm happy to help.
All right, we have Jake here with me. Say hi, Jake.
Hey, hey.
He's going to trade me an XXL shiny Mudbray. Dude, I really appreciate this. I collect XXL, XXS shinies. I'm going to trade him the shiny global background of the Necrozma that we just recently got in the Go Wild area event. Only 10,000 Stardust, pretty decent trade,
Gosh, I could have
but thank you for this. I really appreciate it. I hope it goes lucky or something. You know, you never know.
Yeah, I don't really
you never know.
I don't like Mudbray that much, so.
Yeah, thank you very much, man.
Good.
I
It was
appreciate
777 when I caught it.
That's
so it's
lucky
gonna go
numbers.
lucky.
Lucky numbers.
It's gonna
Lucky
go lucky.
numbers. It isn't lucky, and it's a 741, so it's a little bit worse. But the IV's there. It's 15 attack, and I think you almost got the floor of the trade. But man, I appreciate it anyways. Thank you very much.
All good.
I think it's so trippy being at one of these like Niantic sponsored events and spaces. Here in Sydney, Australia, like basically this looks unrecognizable, but you can see the amazing setup that they've got here, the big entranceway. They've got all, you know, the team logos as well. It's just such a nice space that I think they've set up, and I hope they do more events like this in the future, because I think this was an amazing turnout for this, just an incredible city safari event. All right, and while we're on the amazing Darling Harbour Bridge with this amazing view of Darling Harbour, as you can see out there, we just got ourselves another shiny Mudbray, which is super, super cool. It's always good to get some more shinies of this. I think I'm up to 11 shinies of the Mudbray, which is absolutely insane, but I'm not complaining. These are always good lucky trade bait, especially for overseas events. So absolutely insane. Let's check the IVs. It's not like amazing. You want an 811 for the Shundo, or the Hundo if you're getting it from research, so pretty good overall. All right, we have one more EV check to do. I believe this is the second last EV check that we do. And we've got Caleb right here. Do you want to claim this for us, Caleb?
If it's shiny, can I have it?
No. Yes, and this is second last one. Come on. Woo! No, it's not. It's a 4-3 for all. That's really bad. What do you have to say about that? That's really bad.
Everything sponsored.
I mean, my first shiny of the day was a shiny Eevee, so I can't really complain. All right, we're going to check. Caleb's here as well, looking for a 459 or shiny. Come on, Caleb. You got this. Come on. No. 444. That's Bella's lucky number.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine too.
Yours too.
Mine too.
There you go.
Hi, I'm Renata Bliss and I'm your freestyle dance teacher.
All right, we have two more Oricorio quests, and these are the Evolve ones. Hoping to get that shiny because Oricorio is not very common in the wild, and that is probably the worst Oricorio I've ever seen, a 953. We're just going to stack that, and then the next one is going to be not shiny, and it is a 964, and you're looking for an 1000 CP for the Hundo Oricorio. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording for this, but we ended up getting the Hundo Oricorio, the Bailey style, which is one that I really, really wanted for this event in the last 15 minutes as we were grinding. I just cannot believe this. This is so freaking cool. I'm going to best buddy this. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get a second shiny for this to like mirror trade with someone for the lucky, but it's so sick. I love this. This is my favorite form of the Oricorios. Let me know down below which is your favorite of the Oricorios. Is it the Bailey, the Sensu, the Pom-Pom, or is it the Power style? I really, really love the Bailey style Oricorio. All right, the Sydney City Safari event is officially over. Here with Jack. Jack, how did you do for this event? How many shinies?
I think I did pretty well. I had a lot of fun. It's hard to find a balance between socializing, staying hydrated, not melting from the sun, and then
100%.
catching shinies under the screen, which is so dim because the sun is beating.
Exactly.
I got 24 shinies. My main wanted shiny was Oricorio, and I did not get it. So I'm feeling a little bit disappointed on that behalf, but I did get...
You got the shiny Eevee though.
I got it traded.
So you got it traded, but that's
was
still
very nice. I found a very nice soul that was willing to trade it to me.
That's very good.
I try to trade a lot with these events because it's a good excuse to socialize with people, meet people.
100%.
Where are you from? What type of Pokemon do you like? Oh wow, you like Crawdon? What a weirdo. Who likes Crawdon?
100%.
It engages for fun conversation, gets you socially with people, and then sometimes you walk away with some fun shiny Pokemon, which I was able to get the EV background shiny, which as an Australian, Sydney background, I'm proud. I'm very, very happy.
Yeah, 100%.
Unfortunately, Oricorio, we'll have to get at some stage.
Yeah.
Maybe Joe, you have a spare? We'll work something.
Maybe we'll work something out in the future. But yeah, happy with the event all around.
Happy with the event. I just wish there was a little bit more signage and a little bit more Pokemon displayed.
There was really nothing.
I was just in Sydney with everyone on their phones, whereas I've traveled to so many other countries around the world, and it's been, there's Pokemon banners, there's Pokemon on the floor, there's Pokemon in the sky. It was very much you are surrounded in Pokemon.
Like we went to Wild Area Nagasaki and everything around the train station.
Whereas this felt like one small circle of Sydney was Pokemon, and everything else is just regular day Sydney, which would have been nice to see a little bit more Pokemon for the Pokemon event, which we've been waiting, what, 10 years for? It's been so long.
But hopefully this is the start of more through Oceania and more events that gets
learn from the mistakes, but it was a good fun event. Finally we had an event here. I'm happy.
I'm happy. Alright, so I'm here with Matt Simplified. All his stuff will be linked below. Matt, how did you go for City Safari this weekend?
The weekend as a whole was really, really good. Day one was definitely more productive than day number 2. And my first ever Mudbray that I tapped on, and I waited a really, really long time for this. My first ever Mudbray was a shiny, so I was ready to go home once I tapped that shiny.
That's so good though.
I know. And then in my first 8 EVs that I had, one of those was shiny. So again,
really good.
Ready to go home. And the only reason that I stayed was because Joey's here.
Thank you.
And I love hanging out with Joey.
I love hanging out with you too. And for the whole event, you got some hundos as well. You got 4 hundos, is that correct?
4 hundos, Oricorio, Scyther. One of them was a Shundo Porinard. The one I don't want.
The one you don't want. You're trying to get to do King Gambit immediately. Basically.
Let me know in the comments, does anyone want a Shundo Porinard? No!
No one wants it.
Be real with yourself. No one wants it.
No one wants it. And for the event as a whole, would you say that this was a really good event, and what do you think they could improve on in the future for more events in Oceania and events like this?
Look, I think it was really great that we've finally been recognized as a really, really great place to play. I mean, Australia is a beautiful place. It is really far away, and we know that it's really hard because we spend a lot of money to go to other places, so it's really nice that Australia is recognized as a destination to play Pokemon Go. But at the same time, I mean, it's been my only City Safari, so I will sort of say that at the start of my feedback, so I don't have anything to compare it. It did feel like Goat Fest. It did feel like Go Wild or Wild Area in terms of the excitement around it and the player base. But I do feel like I would love some variants in the wild pool, and also some more spice in the raid pool as well. And I say that knowing that that's probably usual for City Safari, but at the same time, I do miss some of the variants because you and I have to compare on Eevee, Oricorio, Mudbray. That's pretty much it because again, we don't like Porinard.
Exactly.
So we have very minimal flex, and so it'd be great to have a wider pool to be able to compare on.
I think they could have done better, especially having Gossifleur in the wild, maybe release that for the event or something. Like, it took up so many amounts of the spawn that it was probably just better to have that as a shiny or something else that could be shiny, and especially having things like Pawniard in the eggs. It's been released so many times in events. We just had it for Go Wild Area Nagasaki. I think it was in Go Fest too. So yeah, I think they could have done a little bit better with spawns, like you said. But overall, I had an amazing time. It's been an amazing weekend hanging out with you, JT, Dan, everyone, all the community, everyone that's been flying over from overseas and interstate. We have this basically massive group dinner that we'll be hanging out with everyone. So it's been a great weekend, hasn't it?
It's been a beautiful weekend, and we can't wait to do it again. If anything, we hope that City Safari will be a great demo of how Australia can be a great host city to fantastic Pokemon Go events.
100%. And the first ever in-person event here in Australia has ended, the Sydney City Safari event. We did absolutely amazing throughout this event. We got over, I think, 5 Mudbray shinies today. We got 2 hundos, the Bailey style Oricorio I was really hunting for, so I'm so glad that we got 2 hundos today, that Oricorio plus another Mudbray, which is just so cool. We ended up getting 5 shiny Mudbrays today, and shout out to Jake who traded me the XXL shiny Mudbray. That is just so sick. But how did you do for the Sydney City Safari event? Are you expecting more events like this in the future? And if you are, where would you like the next in-person event for Australia to be? But if you enjoyed this content and enjoyed the journey of Sydney City Safari, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next Pokemon Go video.